Hi everybody, it's me, Jose Segura, your SMEA president. Welcome to another episode of Fireside Chat with the President, episode number 29. All right, let's get at it. First thing I want to bring to you is the CTA Live Q&A on current financial market issues. So if you're concerned about the current financial market, or you're approaching retirement age, or maybe you were planning to retire this year and you want to know, well, how's all the volatility in the market going to affect you? You should have received an email from CTA inviting you to this event. It's going to be an online event. It's tomorrow. If you haven't received the email, go back to the email that this video was attached to, and you'll see below the video, below this video where it's posted, you'll see information about the Q&A, as well as an email address that you can use to ask for an invitation. You can connect directly with the folks who are planning this event, and they will hook you up with an invitation to the event. Again, it's tomorrow. It's a live event. It's going to be a question and answer, so it's a really good time to find out more about how the current financial market will impact you. All right, so that's that. Next we have is video conferencing. So this has been a topic of conversation, not just amongst us and in my house, but really statewide as we kind of move towards more distance learning and accessing video conferencing formats like Google Hangout or Zoom. And as you can see from this video, that not everybody is prepared to video conferencing, and not everybody fully understands that video conferencing is really a window into your personal life. And you should be the one who determines whether or not that window is opened up. It shouldn't be your employer, it should not be your coworkers, it really should be you. What are you comfortable with? And so I really recommend that folks not use video conferencing, because not only is it a portal into your personal life, but you're also peering into the personal lives of other folks. And yeah, I've seen folks make suggestions like, get behind a plain background and that kind of stuff. But when live video is happening, who knows what's going to occur? And you may have the best of intentions as far as keeping yourself in a secure place or putting yourself in a space without distractions, but you never know what's going to happen when you are streaming live video. So we have to be very acutely aware of what that might mean for us. Also for your students, if you're live streaming with your students and video conferencing with them, you're not only you creating a portal for yourself into their personal life and them into yours, but you're doing the same thing for other students. And now other students can see into the personal lives of their classmates. And I don't know that that's something we even really have permission to do. So it's really something you really need to be aware of when you're doing it. So as of right now, there's no directive to use video conferencing. The district hasn't mandated it. It's not necessarily even the preferred method of communicating with students and staff. And so really think about what your options are when it comes to communicating with students and staff, and is video conferencing your only option? And if it's not, we really want to consider other forms of communication. Oh, and by the way, conferencing formats like Zoom and Google Hangout also have options for you to mute the video and essentially turn the video off and just use audio. So you might want to consider just doing that. Folks might say, well, Jose, you do videos all the time, and so is this a portal into your personal life? And I got to tell you, I shoot these videos, but they're recorded, and so this is not a live stream, right? I may shoot these on at a single take, but I do multiple takes in order to find one that works well and where I didn't mess up too badly. And I also have an opportunity to go back and take a look at these videos to make sure that they're appropriate both in content and the visual before I put them out to everybody. And so yes, this is a portal into my personal life, this is my personal home, but I'm controlling who sees it and how they see it. I can also edit this to make sure that if anything inappropriate does occur while I'm shooting these videos, that it doesn't get out to the rest of the world. All right, so just something for you to be aware of. The last thing is, the question I keep getting is, when will schools open back up? And I got to tell you, there's no one from the federal, from the state, county, or local district who can really answer that question right now, because we really just do not know. We have no idea how severe the COVID-19 epidemic is going to be. We don't know to what point will it be safe to return to what we used to consider normal life, and that includes opening our schools back up. So it's really a question that nobody can answer right now. I can tell you though, expect that districts like ours are going to set reopen dates, and then they're going to reset them again, and they're going to reset them again. And based on what the governor has been telling us, don't expect to return to your classrooms for the rest of this school year. All right? So just plan as if that is the case. Move forward as if that is the case. Don't look at this as being just for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Look at this as being your new normal for at least the remainder of this school year. And if something happens and we're all able to come back before that, that's awesome. But really plan for that, to extend this into or beyond the end of this school year. And then we'll see what happens after that. Again, nobody knows, right? And it'd be unfair to try and start guessing as to when schools might open, because the reality is the factors aren't there for anyone to really make an educated guess as to when that's going to occur. So I need you to just hang in there, be safe, be there for your families. I know this is very difficult. There's a lot of distractions in our world when we're home, things that we never even thought of or kind of considered in the past, that when we're home, we're juggling not only our home life, but also our work life at the exact same time. And it's really a monumental task for most of us. And so we're really just trying to get our feet under us and move forward on this. And so please just be out there, support each other, do your best, do what you can to support your students, to provide that social emotional support that they need, to make sure that they understand that they're cared for and that they're loved and that they're missed, and that you're connecting with them on a regular basis so that they know that they haven't been forgotten. And that's really what's super important right now. And whether you teach the TK or 8th grade, really there should be no difference in how we handle that. And so be good to each other. We'll talk to you soon.